Welcome students to the new session of Computer Science 2. Today we are going for instruction set from 8085. The first set is called as Data Transfer Group Instruction. The name itself indicates that we can transfer the data. We can transfer the data from register to register, register to memory, and memory to register. In this group of instruction, total we are having 13 instructions. These 13 instructions, let us see one by one. The first instruction is called as move R1, R2. It is written as move R1, R2. Even though it is written as move R1, R2, it is read as transfer the data from register R2 to register R1. The data from register R2 is transferred to register R1. It means whatever the number present in general purpose register R2, it gets transferred to register R1. It is also called as source register, and it is R1 is called as destination register. That means from source the number is transferred, the number is copied to the destination register. The addressing mode is register. It is register addressing mode because only registers are used in this instruction. Therefore, addressing mode is called as register. Only operation code is there. Therefore, it is 1 byte instruction. And for all the 13 instructions, flag affected equal to none. Let go for a specific example. Let A equal to AB. That means number present in accumulator is AB and number present in register B equal to 98. After execution of instruction move B to A, it is read as move B to A. That means whatever number present in register B is to be copied, is to be transferred to register A. That means after execution of the instruction, the content of A becomes 98. Before execution, content of A equal to AB, it changes to 98. That means number from register B 98 is copied to A. The number present in register B remains as it is, that is equal to 98. This is the first instruction from data transfer group. Let us go for the next instruction from data transfer group. The next instruction from data transfer group is move M to R. It is written as move M to R from memory to any general purpose register. It is called as move from memory. The data is to be moved from memory. Where the data is to be transferred, the data is to be transferred to any general purpose register. The addressing mode is called as register indirect addressing mode. Why it is called as register indirect addressing code? Whenever any memory location is represented by register pair, the number present in register pair. Whenever the number present in register pair represents the memory, the addressing mode is called as register indirect. Only operation code is required, therefore it is 1 byte instruction and flags affected equal to none. What is the explanation? After execution of the instruction, the content means number of memory location whose address is specified by or represented by HL register pair is transferred or copied to general purpose register R. That means number from memory location is to be copied to any one of the specified general purpose register. How it takes place? To understand this, let us go for specific example. Let number in H is 27, content of H equal to 27, content of L equal to 00. That means number in H equal to 27, number in L equal to 00, number in HL represents the memory. Here memory equal to 2700, and in this memory location, let's assume number 3C is present. The instruction that is to be executed is move M to C. That means number from memory location is to be transferred to register C. Who represents the memory? Memory is represented by number in HL. What is the number in HL? The number in HL is 2700. It represents the memory. Number is 3C. It goes to register C. Means after execution of the instruction, the number 3C is transferred to register C and content of register C becomes 3C. This is the second instruction from data transfer group. Let's go for the third instruction from data transfer group. The third instruction from data transfer group is move R to M. It is exactly opposite that of the first. In previous example, move M to R. What was the previous example? Move M to R. That means number from memory is transferred to register. In this example, we are going to study the number from register is to be transferred to memory. Therefore, it is called as move to memory. Number is to be copied to memory. The format is written here. Whatever the number present in register R, it is copied to the memory, and memory is represented by number present in HL. Just now I explained, when any register pair represents the memory, the addressing mode is called as register indirect mode. Only operation code is required, therefore it is 1 byte instruction and flags affected equal to none. Flags affected equal to none. Let's go for the general explanation of this instruction. What is the general explanation of this instruction? After execution of the instruction, the content of register R, that means whatever present in register R, is transferred or copied to memory location. In which memory location it is transferred? In that memory location it is transferred whose address is specified by HL register pair. For example, let the number in register E is AE. H equal to C7 and L equal to 00. Execute the instruction move E to M. Move E to M, that means whatever number present in register E, it is to be transferred to memory. It is transferred to memory location. Memory location is represented by C700. Memory location is represented by C700. That means C700 is the memory location. In that memory location, number is transferred from register E. What is the number in register E? Number in register E is AE. It goes to memory location C700. That means content of C700 becomes AE. Content of C7 becomes 00 AE. That means number present in C700 becomes AE. That is the next instruction from data transfer group instruction. Let us go for the next instruction from data transfer group. That is fourth instruction is MVIR data. MVIR data, that means move immediate 8 bit to register. 8 bit, that means 1 byte. 1 byte, that means 2 hexadecimal digit. MVI, I means immediate. 2, where it is to be transferred? It is to be transferred to register R. Register R means any general purpose register. What is to be transferred? Data is to be transferred. Who represents the data? Byte 2 of the instruction represents the data. For any instruction, the first byte of the instruction is always operation code, and operation code is unique for any instruction. Operation code is always unique. The addressing mode is immediate. When we say that the addressing mode is immediate, when byte 2 of the instruction represents the number or content, then it is called as immediate addressing mode. The first byte is operation code, and that is called as operation code, and second byte is the number. That number goes to general purpose register R. Flags affected equal to none. After execution of the instruction byte 2, that means number present in byte 2 of the instruction. First byte is operation code. Whatever present in byte 2, it is copied, it is transferred to general purpose register R. It is copied to general purpose register R. Let us go for specific example. Here MVID, move immediate. MVI, instead of MVI, it should be MVI. It should be MVI. It is MVI. MVI D00. MVI D00. For MVI, operation code is there which is unique. For MVID, a unique operation code is there. That operation code is present here, and byte 2 of the instruction is 00. That means number 00 is present here. The byte 2 is number 00. First one is operation code. Instead of MVID, suppose MVIC is there, the operation code changes. Instead of MVIC, suppose MVIA is there, the operation code changes. The operation code is unique. That means after execution of this instruction, what happens? The number 00 is copied to register D. That means the content of register D becomes 00. For example, suppose here instead of MVID, I write here MVIC, or I write here MVIH, and after MVIH I write here 09. How the instruction? The first is operation code. The operation code for MVIH is different than the operation code for MVID. And what is present in byte 2? In byte 2 here number 09 is present. That means for this particular instruction MVIH09, the number 09 is copied to register H. It is transferred to register H. That means whatever present in byte 2 of the instruction here, that is number, is transferred to general purpose register R. This is the next instruction. Now go for the next instruction from the same group. The next instruction from the same group is MVIM data. MVIM data. The same, this is also 2-byte instruction. When 2-byte instruction is there, the first byte is always operation code. For any instruction, the first byte is always operation code. The format is byte 2. That means whatever present is here, that is number, that is data, that is content, is transferred to memory location. Is transferred to memory location. Who represents the memory location? Number present in HL register pair represents the memory location. This is only one instruction from 8085 microprocessor which is having two different type of addressing mode. Why it is having two different type of addressing mode? Because here byte 2 represents the data, therefore it is immediate addressing mode, and here HL register pair represents the memory. Whenever any register pair represents the memory, then it is called as register indirect addressing mode. Byte 2 represents the data, represents the number, therefore immediate addressing mode, and HL register pair represents the memory, therefore it is register indirect addressing mode. Flags affected equal to none. Let us go for specific example. Here for example, H equal to 34, L equal to 60. That means here H equal to 34 and L equal to 60. That means memory equal to number present in HL. Number present in HL is 3460. That means memory equal to 3460. Move immediate to memory. Move memory 3460. What is to be moved? The number 6D is to be transferred. That means the content of the number present in this particular memory location becomes 6D. Suppose instead of 6D I write here AC. What will happen? MVIM AC equal to, in the memory location, the number instead of 6D it becomes AC. That particular number goes. The byte 2 of the instruction goes to memory, and memory is represented by number present in HL. Suppose instead of 3 460, the number is suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. That means in H, number 1, 2, 3, 4. In H, 1, 2 is there, and in L, 3, 4 is there. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 is the memory. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the memory, and in that memory, number AC will transfer. Number AC will transfer in that particular memory location. Now let's go for the next instruction from the same group, that is called as LXI RP 16-bit data. That is called as LXI RP 16-bit data. This is 3-byte instruction. Just now I told for any instruction the first byte is always operation code, and here first byte is operation code, that is written as OC, second byte and third byte. This is second byte and this is third byte. Byte 2 is goes to RL. RL means low order register of register pair, and whatever present here, it goes to high order register of register pair. When second and third byte of the instruction, or only second byte of the instruction represents the data, at that time it is called as immediate addressing mode. Here second and third byte of the instruction represents number, represents data, therefore here it is called as immediate addressing mode. First byte is operation code, second byte is byte 2, that is low order data, third byte is high order data. This number goes to low order register, this number goes to high order register. This is 3-byte instruction. Addressing flags affected equal to none. The same explanation is written here. After execution of the instruction, byte 2 of the instruction is transferred or copied to low order register of register pair, and byte 3 is copied to high order register of register pair. What is called as low order register of register pair? HL is the register pair, BC is the register pair, and DE is the register pair. These are the 3 register pairs. Here E is called as low order register of DE register pair, C is called as low order register of BC register pair, and L is called as low order register of HL register pair. Now here D is called as high order register of register pair, B is called as high order register of register pair, and H is called as high order register of register pair. Now let's move for specific example. Let's move for specific example. LXI B2500. First is operation code, that is written as OC. Second is low order data. Low order data LXI B2500. That means in register pair B, you have to fill the number. You have to fill the number in register pair BC. You have to fill the number. 00 goes to low order and 25 goes to high order. In register pair BC, C is the low order. Byte 2 goes to the low order. That means here 00 is there, and byte 3 goes to the high order register pair. That means here 25 is there. This is 3-byte instruction. LXI B2500. It means 00 number goes to register C and 25 number goes to register B. 00 transferred to C and 25 transferred to B. Now suppose here instead of LXI B2500, if instruction is there, that is LXI D AB12. AB12. This is 3-byte instruction. Here operation code for LXID. The operation code of LXID is different than the operation code of LXIB. For each and every instruction, a unique operation code is there. For LXID, operation code is there. Then AB and 12. 12 is low order. Here you will get 12, and AB is high order. Here byte 3 you will get as AB. What will happen after instruction LXID? AB12 goes to low order register of register pair DE. That means 12 is transferred to register E and 25 is transferred to register D. This is the instruction that is called as LXI RP. RP means register pair. The meaning of RP is register pair. When register pair is there, 16-bit data is required. 16-bit data, that means 2 byte. 2 byte, that means 4 hexadecimal digits. Now let us move for the next instruction, that is instruction number 7 from the same group, that is LDA address. It is LDA address. The meaning of LDA, load accumulator. Load accumulator direct. Load accumulator, that means we have to bring the number in accumulator. Load accumulator, that means we have to bring the number in accumulator. From where the number is to be brought, byte 3 and byte 2 of the instruction gives the memory location. This is 3-byte instruction. In 3-byte instruction, the first byte is operation code. Here it is called as first byte, that is operation code, and the second byte is called as low order address, and the third byte is called as high order address. In third byte instruction, this is 3-byte instruction. Second byte is low order address and third byte is high order address. Whenever the address or memory location is specified by, it is given by second and third byte of the instruction, then the addressing mode is said to be direct addressing mode. 3-byte instruction, flags affected, none. After execution of the instruction, content of memory location, content that means number, data of memory location whose address is specified by byte 2 and byte 3 of the instruction is copied to accumulator, transferred to accumulator. Load accumulator, and here it is written 2700. The address is to be represented with the help of 4 hexadecimal digits. Here we split that 4 hexadecimal digit. Here 00 is called as low order and 27 is called as high order. Suppose here it is written as, instead of 2700, suppose 1234 is written, then here 34 is called as low order and 12 is called as high order. Now let us move for specific example. Here specific example is given here, LDA 2700. LDA, that means move to accumulator, load accumulator. What you have to bring to accumulator? You have to bring to accumulator the number which is present in memory location 2700. In memory location 2700. That means here in specific example, operation code, low order address 00, high order address 27. It represents the memory, and whatever the number is present in that memory, it goes to accumulator. It is transferred to accumulator. Suppose instead of LDA 2700, suppose here if we write 5417. 17 is low order, here it becomes 17. 54 is high order, here it becomes 54. Then 5417 is the memory location. From that memory location 5417, whatever the number is present in that memory location, it goes to accumulator. This is called as LDA. For example, suppose here number 11 is there, it goes to memory location. If the number from memory location 5417, the number 11 goes to accumulator. This is the instruction LDA. Now let us move for the next instruction from the same group, data transfer group. Here the instruction is STA. In LDA, previous instruction is LDA and address. Address, that means 4-digit number 149A. Number from 149A is transferred to accumulator. Number from memory is to be brought to accumulator. Here exact opposite instruction is there, that is STA address. S means store, accumulator to memory location, given by byte 2 and byte 3 of the instruction. That means whatever present in accumulator, it goes to memory. Memory is given by byte 2 and byte 3 of the instruction. In any instruction, when byte 2 and byte 3 represents the memory location, it is called as direct addressing mode. 3 bytes are required. First operation code, second byte low order address, third byte high order address, flags affected none. Let us move for specific example, general specific example. For example, A equal to 3E, that means number present in accumulator is 3E. What instruction is executed? STA, that means store. We have to store the content of accumulator. What is present in accumulator is to be stored. Where it is to be stored? To the memory location 5600 is to be stored. That means accumulator goes to memory. The number present in accumulator is 3E. It is transferred to 5600. That means here operation code, then low order 00, and then 56. Number from accumulator is transferred to memory location. Now move for the next instruction. The next instruction is LHLD address. LHLD, L means load. Load, that means we have to bring from memory. And whatever you are going to bring from memory, where it is to be stored? It is to be stored in register pair H and L direct. And here address is there. Here this is 3 byte instruction. In 3 byte instruction, first one is operation code. This is low order address and this is high order address. Low order address and high order address. High order address. Whatever address is given by second and third byte of the instruction, it goes to that memory location, and from that memory location the number is brought to register L. And whatever present in the next consecutive memory location, it is brought to register H. It is brought to register H. Okay. This is the instruction LHLD address. After execution of the instruction, content of memory location given by byte 2 and byte 3 of the instruction is transferred to register L, and content of next memory location is transferred to register H. Go for specific example. The idea will be clear. The specific example here taken LHLD 5A00. LHLD 5A00. LHLD 5A00, that means we have to bring the number to register L and register H. From where the number is to brought? From memory location 5A00 and 5A01. First is operation code, second is 00, that is low order, second is 00, that is low order, and next is 5A. That means it goes to memory 5A00. What is present? Number A2 is present. That number A2 goes to register L. And whatever number in the next consecutive memory location 5A01, that number is D9, that D9 is transferred to register H. That means second and third byte gives the memory, number from that memory goes to register L, and number from the next consecutive memory location, number from the next consecutive memory location, D9, it goes to register H. That means content of register H and L becomes D9 A2. A2 is in register L and D9 in register H. Let's move for the next instruction from the group, that is SHLD. It is just opposite to LHLD. Just we saw the instruction LHLD address. LHLD address. Here load H and L, that means we have to bring the number from memory to register H and L. Here exact opposite instruction is there, that is SHLD. SHLD, that means whatever present in H and L, that is to be stored to memory. Whatever present in H and L register, that is to be stored in memory. This is also 3-byte instruction. This is 3-byte instruction. The first byte, operation code, second byte, low order address, and third byte, high order address. SHLD, S means store. Where to store? Where you have to store? You have to store to memory location. What you have to store? Number present in HL is to be stored. Byte 2 and byte 3 of the instruction gives the address, therefore addressing mode is direct. This is 3-byte instruction and flags affected equal to none. Whatever present in register L, it goes to the memory location given by byte 2 and byte 3, and whatever present in H, it goes to the next consecutive memory location. Now let us move for specific example so that the idea will be clear. Let in register L number 1, 2 is present, and in register H number AB is present. These are the two numbers present in register L and register H. Here instruction that is to be executed is SHLD 5400. SHLD 5400. Here operation code. Then low order address. Low order address is 00. High order address is 54. These two number represents the address. These two number represents the memory. These two number represents the address. These two number represents the memory. Memory is equal to 5400. Whatever present in register L, it is SHLD. S means store. Whatever present in register L, it goes to memory 5400. And to the next consecutive memory, whatever present in register H is transferred. That means number AB is transferred to that memory location. We know the memory is represented with the help of 4 hexadecimal digits, and data is represented with the help of 2 hexadecimal digits. In any memory location, we can accommodate 2 hexadecimal digit number. Any general purpose register can also accommodate 2 hexadecimal digit number. But if we use register in pair, it can accommodate 4 hexadecimal digit number. Now let's move for the next instruction of the group, that is called as LDAX RP. L means load. Just like L means load, we have to bring to accumulator. From where you have to bring, where register pair gives the memory. Whenever register pair gives the memory, from that memory location, whatever number is there, that number is to be transferred to accumulator. Just now we studied, whenever register pair represents the memory, the addressing mode is register indirect. L, that means load. We have to bring to accumulator. What you have to bring? Number. From where the register pair gives the memory, from that memory, Whatever the number is present, that is to be brought to accumulator. Only operation code is there, 1 byte instruction, and flags affected, none. Here only BC and DE register pair can be used. Only BC and DE register pair can be used. Here we cannot use HL register pair. For this instruction, LDAX B we can write, that is BC register pair. LDAX D we can write, but LDAX H we cannot write. HL register pair is not allowed. This is to remember. This is to remember. Here, let us go for specific example. Let us go for specific example. Here, instruction LDAXB. That means BC register pair gives the memory. Whatever present in that memory, you have to bring to accumulator. Here B equal to 90 and C equal to AB. BC register pair gives the memory. That means which memory is to be selected? 90AB memory location is to be selected. And from that memory, whatever number is present there, that number is to bring to accumulator. That number transferred to accumulator. What is the difference between move M to R? We write instruction move M to R. Move M to R. We read it as M to R. Number from memory is brought to general purpose register. Here also number from memory is brought to accumulator. Whenever letter M is there, at that time HL represents the memory. And whenever in LDAX we can use BC register pair to represent the memory, DE register pair to represent the memory, but HL register cannot be used to represent the memory. Whenever letter M is there, at that time HL pair represents the memory. For LDAX RP, HL is not allowed. In this instruction, we bring the number from memory to accumulator. In this instruction also, we bring the number from memory, but not to only accumulator, to any general purpose register. This is the difference. In LDAX, only number is to be brought to accumulator. BC and DE register pair can represent the memory. In move M to R, number from memory is brought to any general purpose register, but HL represents the memory. Now let's move for the next instruction from the group. Same. We just now studied LDAX. Now here opposite instruction is there, LDAX RP, and here SPAX RP. L means load. Load, that means to bring the number to accumulator. And here S means store. Whatever present in accumulator, it is to be stored to memory. Who represents the memory? Register pair represents the memory. Which register pair can be used? BC and DE register can be used. Memory is represented by register pair, therefore addressing mode is register indirect. Only operation code is there, bytes equal to 1, flags affected equal to none. Store, that means you have to store the number from accumulator to memory. Who represents the memory? Register pair represents the memory. Let's go for specific example. Here specific example. Let A equal to 7F. That means number in accumulator is 7F. D equal to AB. Number in D equal to AB. E equal to 80. Number in E equal to 80. After STAX, that means store. What to store? Number from accumulator is to store. Where to store? DE register pair gives memory. At that memory location you have to store. Here DE register pair gives the memory AB80. AB80. number from accumulator, that is 7F, is transferred to this memory location, that is 7F. Number from this 7F is transferred to memory location AB80. AB80. This is the 12th instruction from the group. Now let's move for the last instruction from this data transfer group, that is called as XCHG, exchange H and L with D and E. That means whatever number present in register H, it goes to D, and whatever number present in D, it goes to H. Whatever number present in L, it goes to E, and whatever number present in E, it goes to L. Only registers are used, therefore it is called as register addressing mode. Only operation code is there, therefore 1 byte instruction, and flags affected equal to none. The numbers present in HL register pair are exchanged with the number present in DE register pair. Let's go for specific example. Go for the specific example. Here, before execution of instruction, let H equal to 12, L equal to 34, 1, 2 and 3, 4. D equal to AB, E equal to CD. These are the number present in the registers. When we execute the instruction XCHG, what will happen? Here, number from H goes to D, number from L goes to E, number from D goes to H, and number from E goes to L. The number from register pair gets exchanged. This is called as exchange instruction, that is XCHG instruction. Now we studied 13 instructions from the data transfer group. It is called as a data transfer group. One common thing from the data transfer group, no flags are affected. Not a single flag is affected in data transfer group instruction. What happens in data transfer group instruction? We transfer the data, we can able to transfer the data from register to register, register to memory, and from memory to register. Total 13 instructions are there. If you go through this instruction, all these instructions, and try to write your own examples here, for each and every instruction one example is given. On your own you have to write one example, then only you are able to use this instruction in programming, in assembly language programming. Okay, now 13 instructions we studied here one by one. Now all these 13 instructions, I am having all these 13 instructions of 8085 in Excel format also. All these 13 instructions are summarized here. Move R2 to R1, register R2 to register R1, then move M to R, from memory to register, from register to memory. Second byte of the instruction is transferred to register R, second byte of the instruction is transferred to memory. Byte 2 and byte 3 of the instruction is transferred to register pair. Number is brought to accumulator, from second and third byte gives the address, from that address number is brought to accumulator. Number from accumulator is stored to memory. Number from memory is brought to register H and register L, and number from register pair is transferred to memory. HL register pair is transferred to memory. Number is brought to accumulator from memory. Memory is given by register pair. Only BC and DE register pair can be used. Number from accumulator is stored to memory. Memory is given by BC and DE register pair, and number from HL register pair are exchanged with DE register pair. This is summary of all the instructions which we studied. In short, all the instructions are written here. It will helpful to you. In short, all the instructions are written here. You have to write all the part whatever you are displaying on the screen. Okay, you can pause the recording and you can write. Okay, thank you very much, student. All the instructions from data transfer group are explained to you. Now arithmetic group is remaining, logical group is remaining, and more instruction from 8085 you have to complete. When you understand all the instruction, when you go through all the instruction, when you get exact meaning of the instruction, then only we are able to write the program. One thing you have to remember, address is represented with the help of 4 digit and data is represented with the help of 2 digit hexadecimal number. Any register can accommodate only 1 byte number, 8 bit, that is equal to 2 hexadecimal digit, that is equal to 2 nibbles. Okay, go through the instruction again once or twice, then only you can write the program. This is my mobile number, this is my mail ID. You can contact me on mobile number or mail ID. I will help you to understand the instruction. Thank you.